at that middle fire tank, you can not only hear him sprinting behind you as you'd expect, but you also have the middle lane covered as he runs out of ruins to go to A. The only area on the map that Kenny would have been safe to do that is when he pushed back towards that back tank. He spots it on out and wins the game for TK. We'll follow him off the break of CTF.
Well, let's see if he can keep the hot streak going here and capture the flag. Kenny, nice shots into Arcity. And CTF, you know, you mentioned that you thought that was a must-win for Search and Destroy coming into CTF against EUnited. I guess tell me why you felt good about EUnited this particular game.
EUnited for me right now is a team that has fantastic teamwork and shot calling, and obviously CLAYSTER as well as Silly. But they know what they need to do as a team and are good at making sure they slow things down, they get on the same page. They're not a greedy team, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. You mentioned the dirty work, these guys do what they need to do to win. And CTF is a great game mode to do that, especially they're going to need it here on Ardennes Forest, as this flag's already been pulled by TK. Yep. Theory's got the cuts. That's a capture for TK in a minute flat. Nice job by TK. And yeah, when I spoke to EUnited, they said their best game mode coming in, they felt it was capture the flag. So let's see if they can answer back. But look at the start you get from Kenny. We talked about him being phenomenal in the hard point. Great in the Search and Destroy. Well, he's 4-0 in CTF, and he's almost fully streaked out already. Watch out for Kenny all year, folks. This is someone that's just picked up this game and has been a beast off the break. And I think I mentioned it yesterday, but like Clay knew who he was from AW. He beat him up in a game on Solar. He didn't know who he was. He was pissing him off. Well, now a couple years later, you're matching up against him again. Yeah, he's going to be a thorn in your side here as well, apparently. Awesome to see. Kenny now, will he elect to rotate back to his spawn to cover his flag? Or try to cover this, you know, overextend, and if CLAYSTER runs this one towards Cave, it's going to be Kenny's job to kind of cut this off. Gives away his position. Clay will have a chance to shoot, but when Kenny's firing off bullets like that, it doesn't get much easier. 6-0 start, a capture, a major key in the return, and he's fully streaked out. How many minutes can he go without dying at this point? You're right. That's my main question. Now he's picked up an FG as well as he's looking towards Fire Alley. Arcity peeks. Now, I don't know why you're peeking him. He's not losing any. Finally, he drops. So what an impressive start from the team caliber youngster, Kenny. Right now, this is an example of where I need to see EUnited kind of catch their breath for a second. Check some of these corners. Great use of the smoke there to try to cut off the sight line from that back area. That's typically the key to being able to pull a flag, is you need to kill Chino when he's in that position. There, though, unfortunately, Chino does win the gunfight if you're an EUnited fan, and will thwart that push as TK hold on to this one cap lead. Yeah, I mean, for the past minute or so, it's been mostly pressure from EUnited. As Pristini gets another couple of kills, that's going to allow them to layer the map yet again. Chino going to need to make some plays here, but Silly set up. Good use of cover there to make a play, but accuracy is hitting down through their snow street. But Clay's got the flag, and he's trying to get out. We know accuracy is on this side. Is accuracy going to be able to turn and just pick him off? Clay's now been shut into a corner. His teammates have picked up everybody. Finally, accuracy is going to drop. I think they thought maybe he crossed there for the moment. Did the return come in? No. He didn't. Arcity's with the melee. What was that? I thought with the help of Pristini. I thought he meleeed him. I think he got him one shot, and Pristini cleaned up the kill. Wow. What was that? That was something straight out of like Rambo. Cap for EUnited, 1-1. Under 2 to play here in the first half, and the pressure continues to come in from EUnited. I mean, it was a great opening break from TK, but the rest has been EUnited. They're going to pull another flag. They've been just flying at him here. Right? Oh, okay. Maybe a little bit of slow turn there. He was trying to keep up with him. FG42 not known for the hip fire, but either way, TK, who have full streaks, they're going to call one in, and I mean, I'm not really sure if I agree with this one because there was no one near to stop that. So typically, as this cap goes in and EUnited take a 2-1 lead, typically, Maven, when you call on a streak to try to stop a flag from going in, it's because you know if we kill the guy or slow him down, we have a chance at a reton. You need a teammate in a position to make a play. Yes, here, right? No one was near in a position to make a return. TK just used it. That's why you see Kenny right after goes, oh, I'm not going to use a second to try to stop this. That's a cap for EUnited. We mentioned the early streaks from Kenny. Now take a look at Pristini, about to pick up artillery. He's on a 5 streak right now at 13-6. He's basically just gone to match what we saw from Kenny early in the game. It's been a big part of why we've seen EUnited bounce back in this. His presence on the map alongside CLAYSTER's pressure, really just getting that flag out and trying to make a play behind it. Pristini still alive, 30 seconds left. TK will have one final chance to go for a potential flag pull to try to tie up this game before the half. Silly gets killed off in Ruins. Pristini has cleared this middle lane, and he'll go ahead and focus his attention now towards Ruin sides as he realizes there's 2 here. There's 1, there's 2, and there's the cleanup as he's fully streaked out to end side 1. What a turnaround, Maven. once they finally got the flagpole.
I mean, honestly, you only feel good about TK in the opening 60 seconds. Outside of that, it was literally all pressure from EUnited. I know they had to play a bit of defense there after their second cap, but my, how the tides have turned there after the opening minute.
Yeah, and there you see it, 2-1, and you know, you're looking at it and you're going, wow, you know, streaks in a game mode like Arden, Forest, CTF, how key they'll be. We already have Kenny with 3 of them. TK should hold this lead quite easily. And now, 2.5 minutes later, you've got 1 streak burned from TK, a 2-cap swing in favor of EUnited, and full streaks now in Pristini.
And they're big. You know, we talk about it. Whatever lane you're hitting, are there a few spots of cover? Sure, yes, but not a lot.
Yeah.
You are absolutely able to make plays to slow a flag or help at a cap.
And remember, the streak too, it is artillery from Pristini, and he can use this to stop someone pushing down middle lane, you know, basically hold that cut for his team if they're running a flag. He can also drop that right on his flag peg to make sure they can't pull it. Beautiful 2-piece there from Theory to single-handedly stop this pull, as he'll give TK a chance to breathe for a moment.
But still, I mean, I like it. I mean, CLAYSTER, yeah, 7 and 10, but he's the one that's gotten just about every flag touch. I mean,
yeah.
He's the one getting in, getting the flag out, making the game messy. And since he was able to get in those spots and get through and actually get the flag out, it's been all EUnited. We'll see if he can keep that pressure going. This might be the first chance for a little pressure from Team Cali that we've seen in quite some time.
But as long as that player in Silly is still alive in his backside, they can't pull. Finally, Kenny does get the kill. He'll challenge the second straight on inside bunker. And that's one for me where Maven, you know, is he getting a little bit too over-aggressive there? Is he kind of getting ahead of himself with that 1v1 gunfight chance?
Want to wait a little bit, wait for a teammate to be able to help a bit?
Or go around the kind of outside window. Because he gave away his position, they're expecting him to push towards that side, and he just gets free fire.
Might just be confidence. You know, we've talked about the fact if you have the flag in your hand, you get a couple of kills, you're getting streaks pretty quickly. But also, man, for TK, it's been a rough one here for accuracy. He's starting out 3 and 10. And when you look at that alongside someone like Kenny at 14 and 7, that's got to be frustrating. Especially accuracy, you know, he's going to be using the FG, he's going to be holding down lanes, making sure people don't slip through the cracks. When he's losing all these gunfights, that means there are open lanes for EUnited more often than not.
3.5 minutes remaining. I was wondering for a second if Pristini would use any of his streaks in an offensive manner, as EUnited were setting up with 4 just outside of TK's base. But once they lose the first one-on-one gunfight and get the number disadvantage, he decides, no, let me hold on to these, make sure I can use them for a defensive play. Silly just trying to peek this front bunker as TK looked for another push. Great use of the streak. I love this. They've got to get a flag out. 2 kills, make it 3. The flag has now been pulled.
There's one player that might be able to make a play. It's going to be CLAYSTER. You can see on X.
Can we swap to him?
Right here in cabin. Let's see what it looks like for him.
They're going to run in for cover. They spot him. Chino spots him. The flag's still going on in. You've got one more player in position. Is the streak going to be used? Can Arcitys get there in time? No, TK tie the game, and Chino gets the kill.
My God, you know, you thought maybe Clay's going to be a real sneaky play here, but they spot him out. Now Chino's fully streaked out. You've got utility to work with now from either side with just over 2 to play. This is one of those CTFs, man. It's going to be a wild finish.
It's why I was so looking forward to casting this series, Maven. These 2 teams, they have playmakers all over, down to the wire. It is right now. Slaying, really just a 2-kill difference in favor of TK at the moment. You've got Pristini close to double positive. Silly keeps dying inside this bunker, and it's a reason why TK have had a chance for a pull. Another fighter pilot in. 3 players dead. They've got to run forward now and get this flag out.
The 1 spawn comes in. That's going to be Silly on the bottom side of the map, and he'll be the one to try and make a play. But you know you have streaks to work with. They're going to call it in. Glide bomb in. I mentioned Silly. They let him go through and try to push the back. Now fighter pilot in here from EUnited. They're trying to stop this. They're all flooding in through ruins.
He's got cover.
Kenny held off 1. Here we go. They're going to meet. He's running for it. No, he hasn't finished the kill yet. There's his teammate. It's the glide bomb that picks it up.
They call the artillery. Can they get this flag pulled? Can they run it on in? The flag, no, it still hasn't capped. Look, artillery is holding this off. Theory's out of ammo. They're still trying to grab this flag. Theory's holding off the whole EUnited push. The flag still hasn't gone in. 1 minute left. Can CLAYSTER get the touch? CLAYSTER's there. CLAYSTER with the return. And CLAYSTER with the flag as EUnited is now on the offensive.
He's going. He's got the run.
He's getting artilleried.
On the top side of the map, you have accuracy. We'll see if he's able to make a play, but as he's picked up, everything's being called in.
Oh my God!
Mortars, he's still running. He's still going. Clay's got to the edge, and there's a cap for EUnited.
CLAYSTER just ran through an artillery, ran through a mortar strike as he caps the flag.
The mini-map looked hysterical. It was just circles dropping behind him over and over and over again. Unreal, man. Clay making plays in the hard point, getting it done here in the CTF as well.
TK have one more chance. 28 seconds left. Theory pushing forward. No stun grenade to use. No smoke. Just 2 gunfights. Clayster gets 1. The man can't be stopped. No one else there. All they have to do is hold. Oh my goodness. EUnited have done it, and it's this man right here, Clayster, who goes on a 4 streak to win his team the map. He's gonna get hyped right now in the booth. Get the camera on him. I can hear it through my headset.
You gotta love it, man. One of the most passionate players in the game. You need somebody to make plays when they count. He's your guy. Unbelievable performance.
My goodness, folks. Let's take a look at it again.
So focus on this when you see the replay, you know, in case maybe you're watching the first person perspective, really watch the top left, the mini map, once Clay gets kind of the backside of Ruin. So he's gonna get the flag out now. He's moving across the bottom. You're gonna wanna start looking at the mini map. So there, you're gonna see artillery called in, and then wait for the bang, bang, bang of the mortar as they start to come in as well.
Watch. 1, 2, 3.
And his whole screen just shaking. One tags him up, but still, through fire and through hell, Clay gets it in. Unreal, man. Whew.